And so I guess, you guys have formed this, you've gotten the data now. So kind of what do you guys hope to achieve with all this now?
Our goal is to first raise awareness about the idea of personalized learning and how we can integrate it into all classrooms of 30, 35 kids as well, and help people, parents and the public understand that the opportunity there. And ultimately, the goal is to help solve this dropout problem. A 90% graduation rate is a success, absolutely. But what about the 10% who didn't succeed? We're really concerned with that population of student because we know that dropping out of school is a vicious cycle and it leads to a life of struggles. Children of dropouts are more likely to drop out. They're more likely to live in poverty, be incarcerated, less likely to vote, volunteer, contribute to the neighborhood, the community, and society. So the value of recovering students who might be disengaged or fallen off and re-inject motivation and priority into their education for them and turn their lives around is our ultimate goal.
Yeah, 10% dropout rate, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you put it in numbers, that's, a lot of students per year. Kind of what are some of the solutions to some of the things that, you just talked about to kind of help, keep those kids in school?
So it's 3 ideas. One is equity, ensuring equity, which is equal access. Equity means removing the barriers that any individual faces so they can have equal opportunity to access something like a quality education. So in California in particular, we had 1.5 million students who didn't have a laptop or hotspot or access to Wi-Fi during the pandemic. So how in the world could they have been successful in their learning? I mean, they dropped off completely. So making sure that all students have that access, that's an important first key in equity. The second idea is personalized learning with trauma-informed care. So every student, regardless of their level of need or challenge or talent, will do better when the learning is and the instruction is tailored to that individual person. And the idea of trauma-informed care is that trauma is not necessarily something that is an abrupt event like a car crash or something. It can be just uncertainty, not knowing if the electricity is going to be on when you wake up, or not being entirely clear what room you're going to be sleeping in tonight, or whether there's going to be a meal. These kinds of disruptions and uncertainty can lead to traumatic experiences in children, and they show up as behavioral issues in many cases. And so understanding that and having that lens for schools and educators to treat those symptoms of trauma as opportunities to teach life skills is really important. And that leads to our third point, which is including job skills and life skills in the education experience. So whether all students should learn professional soft skills, like knowing how to interview well, answer the phone well. These are things that we heard from local businesses that they really want. They need a skilled workforce to draw from so that the entry-level people can have these basic skills and they can start to teach them the business and not just how to act in a professional environment. So that's the minimum. But then there's opportunity where students can receive certifications, industry certifications like OSHA or safe food handling, so they can leave high school and move into a job with some skill and training. And then the life skills part of that is helping students identify their emotions. One example is helping them identify their emotions, know how to cope, problem solve, conflict resolution. These are all skills that will serve them for the rest of their lives. And I know a few adults who could use some refinement of those skills. So maybe if they learned in high school, they'd be better off right now. So we feel strongly it should be part of that education experience.
Make sure you click the button below and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with all our news and updates.
Are called dreamers.